Welcome to StonerCast, your official deep dive into Columbus Clingstones baseball. As the AA affiliate of the Atlanta Braves, the Clingstones are building the future of baseball in the A, and we're here to bring you closer to it all. Get the inside look at what makes this team and this community so special. This is StonerCast. Here's your hosts, Ricky and Dave.
Welcome into StonerCast to this special bonus episode. We are so excited to bring this one to you. This one was not originally on our schedule, but it's something that Dave and I both really wanted to do, and thankfully, our Clingstones, our folks down in the Clingstones office were able to make this happen today. So, again, welcome to StonerCast. I am your host, Ricky Rogers, joined by, as always, Dave Norris, my co-host, all the way from Pell City, Alabama. Welcome in, Dave.
Thank you, Ricky. Glad to be here. This is always a fun time, and looking forward to getting some insight, I think, from Fuzzy. I'm really excited to see how this interview goes and to see his answers to our questions.
Well, we were going to surprise our guest before announcing who's joining us today, but it's all good. You slipped up, and it's funny you say that because our guest is just off stage, and he is peering in the camera, full zoom, I think telling us to hurry up. So we're going to get right to it in just 1 second. Fuzzy, if you'll hang tight. I do want to thank all of our listeners, our audience, for the phenomenal response to episode 3, Adam Zabrowski. What a great episode, and you guys have turned out in numbers on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. So as always, down below, there's an area to like, subscribe, and share. Be sure to pass this out to all your friends. Let them know your friends from the ballpark that may not know that there is even a StonerCast. Let them know, hey, you can enjoy the Clingstones even in the off season. So, without further ado, we're going to bring our guest up, who is still staring a hole through me. He is a big part. I would say he's actually the Clingstones. Players kind of come second. So, welcome to the stage, Fuzzy.
Fuzzy!
And Fuzzy is joined by his BFF, Angela Cruz.
Angela, how are you?
Nice. Good. How are you guys?
We're great. I'm so glad you guys joined us. And
we're very excited to be here.
For some that may not know the story of Fuzzy, I'm going to quickly read the side of his bobblehead box to let you know straight from him. He wrote his own bio. So, born and raised at Taylor Orchards in Reynolds, Georgia, which is just 50 miles east of Columbus, Fuzzy the Clingstone grew up a huge fan of the Atlanta Braves. Fuzzy claims the happiest moment of his childhood was when the Braves captured the World Series title in 2021. Great fun time for all of us, Fuzzy. Soon after the ecstasy of the World Championship, however, the young Peach was faced with a large dilemma when his lifelong best friend, Freddie Freestone, informed him that he was moving to another orchard in California. Although Freddie begged his best friend to join him, Fuzzy wouldn't consider it, for he is a Clingstone Peach, and Clingstones live in Georgia. Fuzzy had a higher calling and has now made his way to Columbus to fulfill his dream of becoming the first ever mascot of the Clingstones. What a great story, Fuzzy. I know you were thrilled to be a part of the Clingstones. You have so many fans. So we're going to get right into the questions. Fuzzy, I just read from your bobblehead box, your story. This season, you got your very first bobblehead, and it was probably the most popular giveaway all season long. There's several debuts that happen that, are highly anticipated. I'm going to ask you just on your bobblehead versus, say, I don't know, Taylor Swift's recent album drop. Which was bigger? Thumbs up for Fuzzy, thumbs down for Taylor Swift? Yes, thumbs up. Angela, you're the Clingstones office manager. You kind of wear
Yes.
many hats at the ballpark. In addition to being Fuzzy's BFF. Who do you enjoy working with most? General Manager Pete Lavin or your pal Fuzzy?
Ooh. I'd have to say Fuzzy's pretty fun, but he can act like a toddler. So Pete.
Well, Fuzzy is a toddler, but
It's okay. He's good.
Fuzzy can fight though. I've seen video.
he can. We'll get into that a little later on.
Later. Yeah. Fuzzy, your fans know you're the best mascot in minor league baseball. Would you agree with that assessment? And since the answer is yes, wouldn't you agree that it's not even close?
Yeah, it's not even close. He's definitely the best.
By far.
By far.
Fuzzy, also wanted to ask you, word around the water cooler is Murdog feels like you sucker peached him about the strike he called, and he wants a rematch. If this is true, would you give him that opportunity?
Bring it on.
I feel like we need some context here. We mentioned on the episode with Adam Sabrowski briefly about Alternative Baseball Organization, which is a local organization that gives children, young adults with developmental disabilities, autism, other spectrum-based issues. It gives them an opportunity to play this game, play the game of baseball. So they had a huge game out at Chattahoochee Valley Community College, and it was a celebrity game. We had some celebrity. We had Pete Lavin there. Some of the River Dragons hockey players were there, and of course, everybody's favorite Peach, Fuzzy, was there. Fuzzy got to get an at-bat in the game. He had already gone back and forth with Murdoch, who is the umpire for ABO, quite a few times. Fuzzy doesn't take any crap from anybody, right? So, but Fuzzy got an at-bat, and we're going to watch this quick video just to give our viewers and our listeners some context.
Looks like we got a battle going on down there. And Fuzzy has been thrown out of the ball game. Causes his cap. Oh my. Her dog is not playing around with him. Takes his hat from Fuzzy. And here they go. Oh my God, he slugs her dog. And now he's kicking him. Oh, we need security down here. Fuzzy, what's wrong?
All right. So that gives a little context. I think Murdoch's calls were a little absurd myself. But
That was a terrible call. I mean,
Yeah.
I've got to say.
I think it was well deserved. But Fuzzy, we've got to be good sports on the baseball field. Umpires are our friends too. But
I mean, Murdoch started it. He was pushing Fuzz,
he was. And
I think
Murdoch,
he was just a tad early on the strike call, just a little.
So I think now's a good time to ask one of our fan submitted questions. And this question was submitted by your pal, Eric Murray, Fuzzy. Murdoch wants to know, Fuzzy, what is your license plate number?
It says boo ump.
That's a great vanity plate. What a great vanity plate. I don't even know why he would want your license number. I hope he's not going to go tattletaling, but and then he wants to know when are you ready to do this rematch?
Anytime. Yeah.
Awesome.
Man.
Did you hear that, Murdoch? Fuzzy said, anytime, any place.
First
Meeting
in
you
line.
Norfolk.
I got your back, Fuzzy. I think it was a bad call. I'm sorry. Sorry, Murdoch.
Thank you. Thank you, Dave.
All right, Dave.
Oh, all right, Fuzzy. In a hypothetical game against, let's say, those dastardly Montgomery Biscuits, Coach Cabela calls for you to pinch hit. Do you think you'll hit a home run? Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's confidence right there.
For sure. And I mean, how deep of a home run are we talking? Are we going to put it over the batter's eye? Are we going to put it in the skate park, or maybe at the front doors of the Civic Center?
You just
Or
said it's gone.
how about hit the Synovus clock? Maybe.
Even further.
Yes,
Ooh,
absolutely.
wow.
Fuzzy, you got to meet a lot of new people this year. A lot of new people. Every time I saw you, you were hugging and taking pictures or dancing. And you became good friends with my pal, Dave Powell, a good friend of our podcast, Luis Marrero. Luis owns Baseline Barbershop. I saw a picture of you, Fuzzy, at Baseline Barbershop, and you were actually cutting someone's hair. I didn't know you were a barber too. So is there anything you can't do?
He can't talk.
I'm glad he's got you. You're the only one that can hear him. So
Yeah. 100%.
Fuzzy, speaking of your friends that you met at the ballpark this year, I've got what I believe to be one of your best friends that's going to join us here to surprise you. Welcome to the stage, Chuck Williams.
Chuck! He's
We need
blowing
to
you
take it-
kisses.
There's probably an entire hour with a therapist that needs to be spent on my relationship with Fuzzy. There's no question about it. It's good to see you, buddy. It's been a long month. No baseball. The Braves aren't in the playoffs. But your buddy Freddie Freestone is, and he's doing good too. So are you pulling for the Dodgers? You're not
He's
pulling for Freddie?
for Philly because they're a part of our same NL side. So he's pulling for Philly, same division.
No, you got to pull. I thought your best bud was Freddie. You got to pull for Freddie.
Vision.
Oh.
He's got to pull for our homes.
Hey, how have you been doing, Angela? You having a
How
good
have you
off season? Good. Everything's
far.
good. I do have some really terrible news to report though. Fuzzy's bobblehead night. I got mine, obviously. Well, Fuzzy, you fell off of the bookcase. 4 pieces.
No.
Your legs held up well, Fuzzy, but the rest of you is kind of, it's been a bad off season already, buddy.
So Chuck, I hope you don't have to go to the black market to get a replacement.
I've already looked at this.
Expensive.
Fuzzy says he'll try and get you one, or maybe he'll
Okay.
just stand in your home and just shake his head a little bit for you.
No. Maybe when the grandkids are here, but not all the time. Yeah, it's interesting. If you try to get me one, don't tell Pete. I don't want him to know. One thing I wanted to ask you about, Angela, you have been working all season. What did you see as the year progressed and families kept coming back and some of the same people came back? Did you see the way people were attracted to Fuzzy and wanted the pictures, particularly the kids? I mean, you saw it. I mean, when did you realize, hey, we may be onto something here?
Probably opening day. I mean, he has been such a magnet. Like the kids just love him and they just collapse into him and they just feel so safe around him. One story that I really love was there was a little girl who is nonverbal, and Fuzzy's the only mascot that she feels comfortable with, and she'll go up to him every time she comes, and she communicates with her tablet, and she just hugs on him and walks with him, and he's so good with all the kids that they just feel so safe, and it's just really refreshing to see like just something so happy, like pure joy all the time. It's really fun.
Pure joy until he goes rogue. He'll go rogue every now and then, won't he?
Yeah. Every now and then, but it's always good humor. He's just trying to make, people laugh, and he never does anything too bad.
He did go to Washington, D.C. this year, and he was in Washington and was in the U.S. Capitol. Now the government shut down. You think we need to send Fuzzy back up there to see if he can straighten out our government right now?
Fuzzy says he's got it. He's got it.
Maybe he should run for something in 2026.
Fuzzy for president.
I was going to start with Fuzzy for mayor, but that may be a stretch too.
Fuzzy for the Department of Agriculture.
Y'all really, Angela, y'all really need to bring the ag commissioner in here for a night. I mean, he would. Tyler's all over the place, y'all. He would be a logical person in here one night with showcasing Georgia products, because it's not just peaches, Fuzzy. We have pecans too, and cotton and soybeans and corn.
Peanuts.
Peanuts. You're just part of it, Fuzzy. You're the star, but you're just part of it. When you look at kind of what's happened this year, Angela, and the kind of where this is all going, y'all sort of turned Fuzzy into a year-round deal. I mean, he's doing birthday parties, he's doing events. I mean, what's the thought process on that?
Well, when we first came into this community, one of our biggest things was to not just be here, but to become a part of the community and really immerse ourselves. And what a better way than doing it with Fuzzy? Everyone just really loves him, and it makes everyone turn into a kid around him. And it doesn't matter what your background is or where you're from. You just become a kid and you smile and you hug him and you take pictures and you dance with him. So it's really helped us get deep into the community. And one of the things we really love doing is going to schools and reading. We're starting a reading program. We're going to have educational days next season.
Who's doing the reading since Fuzzy doesn't talk?
Shocking. But it's going to usually be me or one of our reps. I know Julia Seabrook has been really involved in our community relations as well. She's one of our AEs, so she might be there from time to time with Fuzzy. I think you guys all know her as the blonde girl that goes around dancing.
Julia is also a Clemson girl.
So, yeah, we just really want to immerse ourselves, and I think the more we are a part of the community, the more the community will come out and support us during season. So that's our thought process.
Ricky, on August the 20th, we had a bunch of state business and political leaders at the Trade Center for a Georgia Chamber of Commerce luncheon, and I'm walking through there, and all of a sudden I see Fuzzy and just started laughing. Fuzzy and I both were out of context that day, but because I was there obviously covering it. But one of the things I noticed was these people from they know Blooper, they know the Braves, but they were, even people from the Atlanta area, Savannah, wherever, they were fascinated by him. And then it's like, okay, he's part of the Braves family.
Were you surprised?
Were you surprised, Fuzzy?
Were you surprised people were fascinated?
I mean, those were some big political people that were there from all over, and they really enjoyed Fuzzy. It was a little bit of a surprise for some of them, but for most of them, we already have seen them once or twice during the season. So it was great to see everybody there.
Well, I will say there's nothing that can make one run from politics more than actually hanging out with politicians. So, maybe we're safe in keeping Fuzzy here, and he's not going to go run for
You,
office.
you're getting close to my day job now, Ricky. I want Angela to translate Fuzzy on this one.
Okay.
Fuzzy, some of us may not be the biggest blooper fans in the world. I'm sort of not a blooper fan. Never have been, and I don't know why. But bloopers your buddy. How have you and Blooper done this year as you've kind of become his kid brother?
So all of the minor league mascots call Blooper Dad. And so they all have a text chain where they all support and encourage each other. And him and Blooper have met up a few times, first at FanFest in Gwinnett, and then at Blooper's Party, and then at minor league baseball all-star games. And he's just really bonded with him, as well as Chomper from Gwinnett and the Hornets and the Rome Emperor, Julius. So they're all just really supportive of each other, and they help each other. And we're trying to see if maybe next year we can get a few of them here for our FanFest.
Oh, wow.
That
Yeah.
would be
awesome.
That would be cool if you brought Blooper. I can just hear it now every time Fuzzy sees Blooper. Who's your daddy? Oh, that is bad. That's bad.
I don't think that's what we were going with that.
And Fuzzy, I'll also tell you, Murdoch did another ABO game in Rome that Julius was a part of, and guess who he threw out of that game?
Yeah, that's why Fuzzy was so upset. It's okay. That's why Fuzzy was so upset. It was revenge for his brother, Or Julius.
Well, Ricky and Dave, I really appreciate y'all letting me see the Fuzzy one. And with what we got now, 180 something days left before we're back at Sonova's Park.
Yeah, 181, I believe.
I believe that's
Friday was
it.
183. So, I think we need to talk to Olivia in the marketing department. Fuzzy needs a Twitter account or X account.
We are actually working on some socials for Fuzzy, so stay tuned. They should be appearing not too long now.
I'd love to see some screenshots of the text chain between Julius and Fuzzy and Chopper.
Oh, I'm going straight to Blooper, Ricky.
All right, Fuzzy. If you want to,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ricky.
Go ahead, Dave.
Surely, if Fuzzy's going to have a Facebook page, he's going to join Columbus Clingstone fans and the Stoners, right?
Of course.
We would love to have him.
And follow us on Instagram as well. So,
absolutely.
Well, Fuzzy, I'm going to give you a moment to wave goodbye and blow kisses to Chuck, and he's got some things to do. And I know you've got a birthday party to get to later. So Dave and I have just a few more questions for you. So,
sounds good.
Well, I can go back. Thanks, guys. It's always good. And all kidding aside, whatever Fuzzy tapped into this year, and Angela got a front row seat for all of it. Whatever Fuzzy tapped into this year, it was really special. It was a special part of it. And, I kid. I mean, when I walked into that ballpark, and I saw 60 games this year, when I walked into that ballpark, if I'd had a bad day at work or whatever, when I saw that ugly orange fur ball, peach fur ball, everything changed. Just everything clicked off. And it was just like he became synonymous for nothing else matters for me for the next 2 hours. Don't let it go to your head. Although there's a lot of head there to go to. So
all right. Well, Chuck, thank you for joining us. We will see you soon.
Thanks,
we're going to have Chuck on for a fan roundtable episode sometime later.
Good seeing you, pal. Thank you, man.
See y'all guys.
All right. Thank you, Chuck. All right. So, Chuck mentioned the trip to Washington, D.C. for you. I know that was a fun trip. And you got to hang out with Buddy Bat, who's the Louisville Bats mascot, and Gus from Fredericksburg. Who of the three would make the better politician? I bet I know the answer.
The bat.
The bat. Okay. He can kind of fly away and get a bird's eye view, right?
Of course.
So it's time for another fan question, Fuzzy. This one was submitted by Trish, one of your favorite ushers at Columbus Park.
Yeah, took a picture with him every time she sees him.
Yep.
Trish wants to know how long it took you to master the booty shake dance move. And we would like you to briefly demonstrate your patented dance move.
So how long did it take you to learn? It took him 1 day.
1 day.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. Even without music.
I had song lyrics running in my head that I can't say out loud. It was pretty awesome.
All right, Dave.
All right, Fuzzy, do you enjoy giving the players good luck, fist bumps, and high fives before the game? And do you think that's why they play so well?
Actually, a funny story. Gabella, for a while, Fuzzy wasn't on the field during the opening ceremonies. We kind of just stayed taking pictures, but we started going on the field later in the season, and Fuzzy started lining up with the team. And one day he wasn't about to line up, and Gabella grabbed him and said, no, you got to stand here. We've been winning ever since you started standing here. So he super loves it. He feels really a part of the team, and he loves giving them all the good energy that they need.
Gab's your boy, right?
Yeah, Gab's his boy.
Yeah. So, again, I know you've got to attend a birthday party, and that's something that I want all of our listeners to know. Fuzzy is available for appearances during the off season. You would just need to call the Clingstones office. Angela, do you know that number by chance?
I don't, but the best way to do it is you can just email fuzzy@clingstones.com and just put in your request, and I will get back to you.
Awesome. So, they on that same page, the Clingstones are offering some amazing opportunities to book the facilities at Columbus Park, Aflac Club,
Yes.
For whatever you've got, a corporate event,
Whatever.
holiday party. Who should they contact for those? Is that again an Angela thing, or can you reach out to an account executive?
So if you're trying to book, we are actually developing a website on our website, a page for special events where they can go in and look for things. In the meantime, they can always contact Angelina Gonzalez. She is in charge of our special events right now, and she's doing a fantastic job. So you would reach out to her and via email or calling the office. But if you do happen to reach out to me, I do help a lot with the special events as well. So I would always be able to help move you along or get you to the right person.
And I want to do a plug for the Clingstones here. The Aflac Club is a gorgeous, gorgeous place to host anything from, like we said, a corporate event, a holiday party. I know Facebook will blow up. All the local pages will blow up here in a month going, who can host, 65 people for our company Christmas party? Columbus Park is your answer. And
don't think of just the Aflac Club, though. You can have a party in the first base side. We've had a few people do like batting practice on the field. And we also have the batting cages now in the clubhouse. So we have lots of space to host a lot of different types of events. And, we're hosting our own events like the Halloween one that's coming up, Fuzzy's Not So Scary Halloween movie, October 25th. And we'll be hosting other events like something for Christmas that we're putting together and things like that. So stay tuned.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like, you guys are still staying busy. Fuzzy, you're staying crazy busy. But if I were to host a holiday party and in the Aflac Club, and just say I brought Santa with an elf and I had you and Angela in attendance, whose line is longer for pictures?
No one takes my picture. Fuzzy gets a really long line.
Everybody loves Fuzzy.
Everybody loves Fuzzy.
And, how can you not?
I know. Look how
Fuzzy's
cute
awesome.
And
he
everybody
is.
loves Angela too.
Everybody loves
No
you
one
too,
even
Angela.
realizes.
You're very good.
What do you need? Pet? Oh, I'm a good pet? No. Oh, he says that the most popular thing is my dog Peaches.
Yes.
Oh,
The little black one. We've posted her a few times. So whenever I carry her around on Wet Nose Wednesday, she gets the biggest line. Fuzzy gets ignored that night.
Fuzzy gets off in a corner. That's probably when he sneaks off to do all his mischievous stuff. He goes to sleep. So, well, Fuzzy, thank you again. And don't eat too much cake at that birthday party today. Okay? Don't eat too much cake. Just a
Fuzzy,
little.
I've got a pop-up question based on what was just said. How do you sleep when you don't even blink?
Face mask.
You've got a gigantic face
Oh,
mask.
okay.
Gigantic.
You can always
Yeah,
put
see?
your hat on.
Oh, the hat. Okay. Good. Dual use. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We need
Talented
to
guy.
talk with Pete about maybe getting you a few more hats next year too, different hats.
We are
right.
actually talking about that. And one of the things that you guys can look forward to, we'll break it here. He's going to have a Peach jersey.
Oh,
Wow.
yes.
So he'll be able to come out looking like the team every time.
You were going to
That's
look
right.
fantastic in the Peach jersey, Fuzzy.
Yeah.
I know you will. Might clash a little with your flesh tone, but you know.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again, Fuzzy and Angela. What a great episode to have you guys on, and you guys just remember, like mentioned earlier, Fuzzy's available for events, parties, fun days. Fall festivals are coming up. I think Fuzzy would be more than happy to make an appearance there. So you guys, Fuzzy at Clingstones.com. We'll get the request through, and then you'll hear back from Angela to see about booking. So with that said, Fuzzy, I think that's all. I know you've got to get to your birthday party, and we thank you again for coming on. And as always,
we greatly appreciate you, Fuzzy. And you too, Angela. You do such a great job.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, Fuzzy. We will see you again real soon.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Take care, Fuzzy and Angela.
Wow, Dave. What a great gift of an episode for our followers to be able to hear directly from the Peach himself, and from his BFF, Angela. So it was great to have Chuck on with us as well.
Absolutely.
He went immediately into reporter mode. So that's going to do it for this bonus episode. Though. We've got another exciting interview lined up today that we're not going to announce just yet. We want to get that interview done. We actually did put an announcement out about this guest on our social media pages earlier in the week. So we do want to encourage you, if you are not following StonerCast on Instagram, please, StonerCast Show, at StonerCast Show on Instagram. You can find us the same way on Facebook, X, TikTok. We're trying to build that social following up. It just helps get our episodes pushed in front of more eyes. So we're actually running an Instagram only giveaway right now. That'll end on October 24th. You've got to like, comment, share, and you will be the proud recipient of one of the new Clingstones and Atlanta Braves co-branded caps. It's a beautiful cap.
It was very sharp.
Yeah. So we, again, go on, follow us, like, subscribe, and share on all these videos on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. And make sure if you are able to rate and review, give us 5 stars. Not 4, not 3, 5 every time. So that'll do it for today. Until our next episode, we're going to close this like we always do. Go Stones.
Go Stones.
Thanks for tuning in to StonerCast, your inside look into Columbus Clingstones baseball. Please like, subscribe, and share to stay connected as we bring you closer to the Stones.